What's up, family? You're hanging out with your girl, Destiny Diggs, here on Reach Gospel Radio. And I am joined by Pastor William Murphy. What's up, Pastor?
What's up, D? Hey, girl. Hey, it's Holy Week. It's Holy Weekend. We got another day for Jesus get up. So
Yes.
it's gonna happen later tonight. So we're all excited about this weekend, what it means for the body of Christ. Of course, it's not just about eggs and East hunts and kids and costumes and clothes, but it's really about people coming back to the realization that if I don't get Jesus in my life is going to continue to be a mess. And so I'm excited about this weekend. Of course, yesterday, my first song from my new record dropped. It's called Just Us.
Yes.
And come on, listen. The Lord is always giving me songs for Sunday morning. Mm-hmm. This record, I've got songs for Sunday morning and Monday morning. And, even as we embrace this weekend and what it means for the church, I just really felt like we were too quiet, that God wanted us to insert our voice into what's happening in culture. And so God gave me these songs, and the record is going to, watch this, it's dropping on Juneteenth, all right? Yeah. Juneteenth, that's when the full record is going to drop. It's called Worship and Justice. That I think the church has been so focused on worship that we've had people in our congregations who got this glory on Sunday, but then on Monday, they had to go back to their reality, which was void of justice. And so God's given me some songs that it's really a call to action that, if we're going to speak in tongues on Sunday, we got to speak to people on Monday. We going to speak in tongues on Sunday. We got to speak to culture. Mm-hmm. We got to speak to society. We've got to speak to legislation on Monday. So this first song, one of the lines in the song, D, says, "This can't happen again." Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was Breonna Taylor or if it was the young man who was murdered as we were dealing with the George Floyd situation. I mean, it just kept happening over and over. And the words came to me, this can't happen again. This can't be how it ends.
Stop seeing.
All we want is a win. Mm-hmm. Here's the key. So we welcome Jesus in. Yeah. So, and then the hook line says, and even if it's just us, mm-hmm. there's still enough of us. Mm-hmm. We gonna change the world. If you haven't already downloaded it, you need to go to iTunes or wherever you download your music. Go to my YouTube channel, William Murphy. Subscribe right now. Here's what I'm in faith for, Destiny. I'm in faith for the first 10 days. We're on day number 2 now. Yeah. I'm in faith for the first 10 days of the record to have 100,000 streams every day for the first 10 days, 10,000 downloads every day for the first 10 days. So everybody listening, I need you to go to YouTube right now. Subscribe to William Murphy. Just Us is going to be all over the place, so you'll know it's me. Don't subscribe to any of those counterfeits. It's the fake one. I need you to subscribe to the real one. William Murphy. And then wherever you download your music, go download Just Us. The song Destiny is written out of Isaiah chapter 1, verse 7, where it says, seek justice. Defend the orphan. Here's the deal. Learn to do good. We got to learn to do good. We got to learn to do it. It's a learned behavior. And guess what? Even if it's just us, there's still enough of us.
Enough, yeah.
And we gonna change the world. I can't wait for y'all to hear this song, D. Thank you for letting me jump on and just, I'm a pastor. I'm a bishop in the Lord's church, so I can talk for 3 hours if you give me the mic. So you better jump in here, girl. You can see I'm super excited about this music.
Yeah.
The full record's coming out Juneteenth. I wrote a song that says, as people are coming back to the corporate space, I wrote a song that says, I'll never take this place for granted.
Ooh.
I'll never make this common again.
Yeah.
And just to be able to come into the sanctuary, to be able to come around the altar. And then it simply says, what everything you need is housed in this moment.
Wow.
If you just believe, it can happen.
Yeah.
This moment. Yeah, I can't wait for y'all to hear this record.
I can't wait either.
Listen, it's stuff for Sunday and it's stuff for Monday. It's gonna empower you on Sunday, so that when you wake up on Monday, you can go and speak to culture.
Yeah.
So that when you wake up on Monday, you're not just worried about whether or not you're the head usher or the head deacon, but you can be the chief of police or the district attorney or somebody who actually has the authority and the seat of authority to influence culture and society. I'm excited about Worship and Justice. I got a song on this record, and Common is on the record with me. Nice. It says, you can't have worship if you don't have justice.
That's a word.
And it ends with no justice, no peace. Y'all ain't ready.
That's it.
Y'all ain't ready. No justice, no peace. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait for y'all to hear Common on this record. It's just God really, really gave me something this time. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, I need you to go right now. Yeah. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna be dropping stuff there periodically. I'm gonna be dropping stuff there every week. And D, if you don't know, every day for the last 2.5 years, from the 3rd week of March 2020, I've been doing a daily devotional at 9 o'clock every day on Instagram, Facebook, and now I'm on TikTok. I'm on what? I'm on
the TikToks.
Come on, girl. I'm on TikTok, and so every day at 9 o'clock, God gave me this book of prayers. It's called Praying Through It, and the Lord told me that He would use these prayers to give the language of prayer to people who had a difficult time talking to God. So, wow. You know, it's you don't have to think it. I done already wrote it. All you got to do is just read your prayer. And it's been such a blessing to so many people. The Housewives of Atlanta got a hold of it. That whole Housewives community, Dorinda and all of them, they're all talking about it. It's a whole big thing, Phaedra and all of them. And just, I mean, thousands and thousands of people are getting a hold of the power of prayer. And so it's this whole movement that's happening, because if we don't have justice, somebody gonna have to be praying. And guess what? Even if it's just us, still enough of us.
Yes.
We're gonna change the world.
Yes. But I want to get back to what you said earlier. You said, you know, we go to worship on Sunday, but then on Monday there's a void.
Yeah.
Where does that come from? Why do we have a void on Monday?
Well, I think we've gotten away from the original intention of the church. If you go back to the Acts church, they were always addressing racism, classism, sexism. They were that original church addressed all of those areas. They addressed racism. Like what? When did we stop talking about this? They addressed classism. They the first line in Just Us says, defend the orphan. That we have a responsibility to people who don't have people to care for them. Yeah. We have a responsibility to the widow, to the orphan, to the homeless.
The least of these.
To the least of these. They addressed sexism, this disparity between how women are placed in society as opposed to where men are placed. And so they addressed all of this, but some kind of way we just made church about Sunday. And then we had this fake life on Sunday that we came to, and we were powerful and we had influence and we were all of that on Sunday. And then we went home on Monday and we were nobody, because we didn't understand that what we got on Sunday was for us to carry it over into Monday. That the same influence and authority and power that you had at church, you were supposed to take that same power and influence and authority and exercise it in culture. And so we're coming full circle. You know, our church just made 16 years. And so I'm thinking differently about church and about how we're positioned culturally and how the city sees our church. And this music that God gave me is going to put us in the middle of the cultural conversation. We've been in the middle of the spiritual conversations. Now we got to get in the middle of the cultural conversation. We cannot not allow culture to dictate to us.
Yeah.
We've got to dictate to culture. And so I'm this record is just, it's different for me because, like I say, God's always giving me stuff for Sunday morning, and people sing my songs on Sunday mornings, but now they're gonna sing them on Monday mornings because there's a balance of worship and justice, and God wants both. He doesn't just want equity on Sunday; He wants it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and somebody's got to stand up and say, "Wait a minute, we can't have worship if we don't have justice. Let's stop all this church."
Right.
Let's deal with what's happening culturally. Let's deal with what's happening in society. You know, there's so many things, this election and all of this stuff has brought so much stuff to the forefront. And we're seeing just how much work we have to do as a nation. And I'm saying, even if it's just us, there's still enough of us.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to change the world.
We sure are. And what I love about the song Just Us at the end, it says, we shall overcome.
We shall overcome.
We shall overcome. So what do you have to say to the person that feels defeated today?
You know, just give it a couple of days. You know, our song dropped yesterday on Good Friday. Somebody said, man, how in the world was that a Good Friday? It was the worst Friday that Jesus ever had as a human being. It was the worst Friday. And you call it a Good Friday. It's because I already know the end.
Come on.
So I say to people who feel defeated, your feelings are lying. That you can't trust your feelings right now because we know the end. It looks like it's the worst Friday. God said it's the best Friday. It looks like a bad Friday. God says it's a good Friday. You are not defeated. You're already in the winner circle. There's a song that we wrote for the record. I wrote it with Chandler Moore from Maverick City. It says, you've already won.
Yeah.
I don't know what you see right now, but just remember, you've already won. And so for those of you who are going through, you're being crucified.
Yeah.
People are trying to bury you. This all I'm going to tell you. Do what Jesus did. Give it a couple days.
Give it a couple days.
Because in a few days, you're going to come back and you're going to have all power in your hand. Just give it a couple days. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. We shall overcome.
We shall overcome, man.
Come on.
Excited. I'm about to fly out to ATL for Sunday.
Come on, girl. You need to come on. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy twice.
Oh, you say you're having two services. What's your service times?
10 a.m., 12 noon. Of course, church is never going to be what it was. So those of you, we've got partners. We had a special day this last Sunday, and we had partners fly in from California, from Jacksonville, Florida. We have global partners because of COVID. The church expanded its reach. And so we have partners who are literally partnered with our church, who walk with us every week. When we have major days over the course of the last year or so, while the sanctuary was open, people have been flying in to be with us. So come on, ride with us. We got global partners showing up every week. So come on, ride with us 10 and 12. Of course, there are no COVID restrictions, but of course, we do ask everybody to wear a mask over your nose. There's still a few folks who are a little vulnerable, and so we want to do our part to protect our neighbor. But then you don't have to be vaccinated. You don't have to have proof of none of that. Just come on to church and let's watch God do some stuff we've been waiting for him to do for quite some time. Just give it a couple of days, and I promise you coming back with the power. Dee, thank you, girl.
Thank you so much for joining me today. Family,
it was my honor.
Purchase Just Us right now.
Go to my YouTube channel right now and subscribe. Go download Just Us and listen, open your sunroof, put your fist up through the roof, and just ride around the city. Just ride around the city saying, we shall overcome.
Yeah.
Come on here. Listen, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon. Don't forget, every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm on Facebook, IG, and TikTok doing our daily devotional. Dee, thank you again. Appreciate you, girl.
So love you
Thank
much.
you. Love you too. We'll see you soon, okay?
See you soon.
All right.
Really keep it locked right here on Reach Gospel Radio.